Recently, I started messing about on the dark web, an area of the internet so deeply encrypted and hard to access that supposedly all kinds of strange illegal activities take place there. Now I'm a skeptical guy, so I went in under the assumption that 99% of what you find on the dark web is fake. Just kids getting a kick by freaking out the people with their crummy websites about cannibalism or human experiments, or scammers promising to deliver illicit goods or services, saying they'll perform a hit on someone for thousands of dollars in Bitcoin, and then disappearing into thin air as soon as the transaction takes place. Plus, I was visiting this grimy side of the web as a tourist. I just wanted to have a look around, get a bit spooked. I didn't want to actually get mixed up into anything serious. Really, I'm just a good guy with a streak of dark curiosity. I hadn't been poking around for long when I came across this site called KillSwap. Simple interface, split into all these links to message boards with a 2-person maximum capacity. A handful of these miniature message boards had 2 people in it already. No room for me to join, but one had an open space. Soulcatcher is waiting for a partner, it said. I clicked through. Hi, said Soulcatcher. Hey, I said. So, what's all this about? What's KillSwap? Oh, sounds like you're totally fresh to our little community. Well, let me fill you in. Ever wanted to get away with murder? KillSwap is the place to do it. Basically, the message boards allow for 2 people to chat so that, in confidentiality, those 2 people can each agree to murder someone on behalf of the other. That way both parties get rid of someone whom they'd like to be disposed, and by swapping targets, neither party actually have a direct motive or connection to the person they kill, making it less likely anyone gets caught. It's a win-win situation. I see, I said. Cool concept. Of course, I didn't believe any of this was real. Just messed up kids role-playing on the internet in their spare time, indulging in dark and silly fantasies. So, said Soulcatcher, are you in? Got someone you want dead? Let's go along with the charade, I thought. Have a laugh, I thought. Hell yeah, I'm in. So we have a deal, said Soulcatcher. I kill someone for you, you kill someone for me. Deal, my devious friend. High five. I'm glad to hear we've come to an agreement, but don't joke around. This is serious business. I stifled a laugh. Yeah, sure. I'm dead serious, I said, smiling at my own pun. Excellent. Within minutes, Soulcatcher uploaded all these photographs of this guy called Jerry, the guy he wanted me to kill. He was middle-aged, kinda average-looking. Soulcatcher sent me Jerry's full name, his address, even his car number plate. Everything I might need to track him down. It's probably all made up, I thought. Photos scalped from the internet, a phony address, but I played along like it was real. Then Soulcatcher asked for his own target, for the person who I wanted to kill. I thought for a minute, what should I post? Then it hit me. I could pull a great prank with this. My friend Casper has a sense of humor that's as dark as pure obsidian. A bit like me, and we're always competing to push each other's buttons, to see who can take things furthest, do the most outrageous thing to the other one. I'll upload all of Casper's information. I'd take some screenshots, I thought, and then show Casper the whole chat room conversation later, really freak him out. So that's what I did. Name, address, photo, all uploaded to line him up as Soulcatcher's supposed target. Casper will be dealt with. You have my word, said Soulcatcher. I'll keep up my end of the deal. You keep up yours. Let's catch up in a week. And with that, he went offline. Weird, I thought. But that's why I went onto the dark web in the first place, to have some out-there experiences. But Casper's mom was in tears, totally breaking down. She said she'd been trying to contact Casper for days, but hadn't heard anything, and neither had anyone else in the family. My stomach dropped into my boots. Even though I was exploding internally, I just told her that I didn't know anything about it and put the phone down. Casper was missing. Did Soulcatcher go through with it? Did I set up my best friend to be killed? I scrambled to my computer and dived once again into the depths of the dark web. I scrolled through the kill swap message board. There he was, Soulcatcher, waiting for me. "Have you heard the good news?" he asked. Oh my God, he really did it. "I took care of that pest Casper for you. My end of the deal is complete. How's your end of the deal coming along? Have you tracked down Jerry yet?" I jammed my finger in the off switch, shutting everything down. I wanted it all to go away. I wanted to hide forever. What had I done? I crawled into bed, and just as the tears began to flow, my phone buzzed. One new message. With a trembling hand, I opened it up. "Did something go wrong with your computer, or have you chickened out?" Another message. "It's too late, friendo. You can't back out now. I've played my part. Now you must play yours." "Leave me alone," I replied. "I've killed before, and I'll kill again," he wrote, before image upon image appeared in the text chat. Photos of my friends, my family, my grandparents. He was threatening everyone I knew. "Tell you what, rookie," he messaged. "I'll make this easy for you. I have another contact who owes me a favor. They can track Jerry down and catch him for you, but you've got to finish the job personally. You'll have to kill him. That was the deal, remember? Do this and your loved ones are safe. Fail to pull through, and they'll disappear, one by one, each one meeting a grislier end than the one before. Tomorrow evening, go to an empty factory on Abilene Avenue. Finish the job. Be a man." The next evening I went to the place he said. What choice did I have? Soulcatcher had proved he was prepared to kill, and I already had Casper's blood on my hands. I didn't want anyone else dying on account of me. But I had to take one life to stop it. That was the deal. I had to. As I entered the old factory, I could hear desperate breathing, muffled by masking tape. In this low light, I spotted a figure strapped down to a chair. It was Jerry, Soulcatcher's target, his eyes wild with fear, begging for help. A few feet in front of him was a hunting knife laying on the dirty ground, left just for me. I wiped the tears off my nose. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry," I told Jerry as I picked up the knife. "I don't have a choice." I wanted to make it quick for him, so I lined it up across his jugular and dashed the knife through his throat, quick as a flash, easy as cutting through butter. I fell to my knees, sobbing. It was done. This would finally be over. I went home and washed myself off. I didn't speak to anyone. I didn't want to. I didn't get any text from Soulcatcher that night. At least he was out of my life now. I could move on. I could try to heal. Early the next morning, the doorbell chimed. I dragged myself downstairs to answer it, heavy with guilt and pain. Hardly human. Oh my gosh. It was Casper. How could it be? He told me he'd been given a surprise ticket to Hawaii from some kind stranger on the internet, that he'd had to leave immediately, and when he'd arrived, his phone and laptop mysteriously stopped working. That's why he couldn't be contacted. He'd never been killed in the first place. I was so happy Casper was alive, but I'd been tricked into becoming a killer. Soulcatcher must have given him the holiday to mess with me, to make me take a life with my own hands. I ran back into my room to check my phone. Another message from Soulcatcher. "I have the footage of what you did last night. I've got all the evidence I need to put you away for life if I want. You're mine now. You'll do what I say, when I say it, or face the consequences. Soulcatcher has caught your soul." If you like these scary stories, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Either way, you won't be escaping from the Fear Zone.